What is good, guys? It is Monster Chappie. We're back for another ranked match, and in this one I'm using my favorite team, the Oakland Raiders, and I'm taking on the Dallas Cowboys. A few things I want to talk about in this video. First off, what is up with those new Buck uniforms? If you're a Buccaneers fan or if you're not a fan, let me know what you think of them. What about the helmets? What about the logo? What about the jersey itself? And for you guys that are really into it, what about the pants? I mean, how are you guys feeling? Does it look good? Does it look bad? Is it too new school? Does it just out of whack, whatever the case may be? Interesting thing about jersey designers and logo designers and things like that is, you know, especially with something like the NFL, you have a lot of restrictions, and you know, it's pretty much without saying there's certain colors that have to stay the same. There's certain colors that will not change. There's certain kind of elements to the logo that can't change, and it definitely puts a constraint on the mind of the designers. So it's always interesting to see what they come up with, you know, that still sticks with the tradition and respects that, but at the same time changes it up enough to make it stylish and look good and all that stuff. And right here, this is a really good return, or is it? Well, it ends up being a pretty good return. It should have been a touchdown. I should have cut it into the inside. And that is one thing I do want to point out to you guys is, like, even though you have a good play, there's always an opportunity for a better play. Well, not always, but a lot of the times there's an opportunity for a better play. And especially sometimes, even when you convert a first down, say it's 4th and 10 and you convert a first down, and it's because you break a tackle or you juke a couple guys. You know, usually there's an alternative way. Maybe there was a guy that was wide open, and instead of throwing it to him, you kind of manipulated your way around the QB spy and just, you know, took the first down that way. Both ways work, but what's the easier, more consistent method? You know, I'm going to take a wide open receiver over trying to swerve a spy and, you know, maybe get a dive tackle on me or something like that. You know, I'll take that all day. I'll take a open run from the QB as opposed to throwing it into traffic, you know, those types of things. So it's always something you got to be thinking about. What ways can you make something better? Which ways is the safer route? Which way is more consistent? And that way, in the long run, you'll be a lot better off. Now, what you've seen in this game is me going for two a lot, as I've said, working on a new offense. And one part of an offense that often goes overlooked by a lot of people is the two-point conversion play. And this is crucial because if it comes down to the wire and you need a two-point conversion play, you better have one ready. So it's better to practice those in games, as I've said before. You know, you want to practice it in the practice mode, try it against man, try it against zone. But at the end of the day, you got to try it in a real game because you can't, you know, recreate. I mean, you can try to recreate the max coverages people do. You can try to recreate user coverage. But at the end of the day, you really got to take it into a game to see how it truly is, how truly effective it is, and how you'll do when there's actually real pressure on the line. It's really easy to shoot an open free throw or shoot a free throw, you know, at the gym. But it's a lot different than shooting a free throw for game-winning free throw, game-tying free throw. So got to understand that. And with that being said, I'm going to be streaming later today, so you'll be able to see all the live adjustments and things like that. So be on the lookout for that. By the time you see this video, the stream may be live. I will leave a link in the description. And what you're going to see me do here is actually show you some uncut defense, just basic two-man under, but the different adjustments we are making. And one of the adjustments you're going to see right here is actually going to be the shading of coverage. And one thing I want to point out is, you know, I got two-man under. I have timeouts available, so at this point I'm just going to use them to my benefit. You know, this is an odd spot to call a timeout, most people would think, and, you know, definitely want to save your time out there just in case he scores and gets two. You give yourself enough time to get 3 points on the board. But I figured, and I was very, very, you know, sure that he was going to do some sort of smart out to one of the receivers. So I wanted to make sure I got, you know, all 4 of the guys shaded to the outside and that I user covered with the middle linebacker there. And it ends up working out because that's what he tried to do, and my corner played it perfectly, and that ends up leading to our win. So, you know, sometimes when you need to make another adjustment, you know, make another step or something, or just you're way out of position, you know, at a last resort, you always do have your timeouts that you can use. That's something that is often overlooked and never really taken advantage of, but it's definitely something that is always available to you. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below about the Bucs uniforms. What is your favorite two-point conversion play? As well as check out the stream later, man. The link will be in the description. We'll have a whole lot of fun. You guys can pick everything for me. And that's going to do it till the next time. We gone.